Okay, we'll be starting the class. And do you have any problem in our yesterday's class? Did you see the practical book, logbook yesterday? प्रतीकले मात्र माइक अन गर्छ अरूहरूको चाहिँ मुख छैन बोल्नलाई घर्र पढ्ने हो भने त मल्टिमोडलाई यो त नोट्स दिँदै भइहाल्छ नि हैन र लेट्स डिस्कस भनेर पो हो त Okay, I'm starting the class. Examination of the accused. Yesterday, we just finished about the examination of the victim. Now, today, we will be dealing with examinations of accused. First of all, what do? You have to take the consent. Attendant not necessary in this case because accused are generally male. History taking. It should be matched with victim also. Mark of identification. General examination. Development of the secondary sexual features. Mark of injury on the body. किनभने struggle mark हुन सक्छ, forceful markहरू हुन सक्छ. Examinations of the private part. These are the things that you have to do while examining the accused. How do you proceed with the private parts of the accused? First of all, any morphological defect and pubic hair should be noticed. Okay, morphological defects भने testisहरू descent भएको छ कि छैन, any kind of defect, anomaly in the penis area, exposed area, the penis, any injuries, any other recent sexual activities हुँदाखेरि पेनिसमा पनि चेन्जेसहरू आउँछ, so you try to notice that changes. Tear of frenulum, किनभने रिसेन्टमा जब 24 आवर्ससम्म पनि तिम्रो स्मिग्मा भन्ने हुन्छ क्या, स्मिग्मा चाहिँ तिम्रो अराउन्ड द फ्रेनुलम चाहिँ तिम्रो चाहिँ देखिन्छ, प्रेजेन्ट हुन्छ. त्यो भएपछि के हुन्छ तिमीलाई रिसेन्ट सेक्सुअल एक्टिभिटिज भए रहेछ भनेर थाहा हुन्छ. If prefuse, then search of stigma around the prefuse. Nail scratch on the penis. Urethral swab after prostatic massage. Blood sample. Blood sample के को लागि? So that you can match the blood grouping. Ani with the pubic hair that you find in a victim. Swab from any bite marks. If accused is very young, his age may be uncertain. त्यो भएको हुनाले you have to look for ossification center or whatever we do for age estimation. If injured, his potency may be tested. Material that should be preserved and to be sent in forensic science lab. His clothing, किनभने match गर्नु पर्यो victimको जुनमा stain छ, seminal स्टेनहरु छ या अरु कुनै ब्लड स्टेनहरु छ त्यसको क्लदिङमा पनि लाइकवाइज भिक्टिमकोमा पनि भिक्टिमको स्टेनहरु या vaginal स्टेनहरु या अरु कुनै ब्लड स्मेयरहरु इफ यु क्यान फाइन्ड इन द भाइस वर्सा है केस भिक्टिमको चाहिँ तिम्रो उसमा देख्यो अक्युजमा अक्युजको चाहिँ तिम्रो भिक्टिमको क्लदिङमा देखिन सक्छ भनेर. फरेन प्युबिक हेयर यो पनि फरेन pubic hair भन्ने बित्तिकै के भयो तिम्रो victim को pubic hair can be traced out in accused body. His own pubic hair, so the blood grouping can be made easily in case of a high case या murder के case भयो भने you can go with DNA also, DNA test. Scalp hair, apart from glands, किनभने त्यही swab glands को swab चाहिँ you can trace out in victim's body. Urethral swab पनि similar तिम्रो vaginal swabहरु त्यहाँनेरि भेट्न सक्छ urethral मा vagina को stains हरु भेट्न सक्छौ. Likewise अरु कुनै diseaseहरु छ transmissible diseaseहरु छ भने you can trace out in accused body also. Swab from teeth and bite mark. त्यो भने तिम्रो सलाइभाबाट DNA टेस्टहरु हुन सक्छ and the blood sample. Matted pubic hair. अब कोरिलेसन कसरी बनाउने त यो मटेरियल्सहरु त तिमीले भिक्टिमबाट पनि निकाल्यो अनि लाइकवाइज अक्युज्डबाट पनि प्रिजर्भेसन निकाल्यो त्यसको रिपोर्ट आउँछ त्यसपछि कोरिलेसन कसरी बनाउने त भएको त्यहाँनेरि establishment of correlations between accused offense and victim. Blood group factor अघि नै मैले भनिसके उसको बडीमा अक्युज को बडीमा विक्टिम को पायो भने या विक्टिम को बडीमा अक्युज को पायो भने फरेन प्युबिक हेयर लाइकवाइज अब तिम्रो यदि विक्टिम को बडीमा तिमीले अक्युज को फरेन प्युबिक हेयर पायो भने विक्टिम को मा अक्युज को त्यसरी हुनु पर्यो हैन प्रेजेन्स अफ गोनोरिया मैले भने STI डिजीजहरु sexually transmitted disease can be traced out yadi if any accused or victim any of those are suffering from STI. Presence of seminal fluid in the vagina, rupture of hymen frenulum, mark of struggle on the body, teeth bite mark pattern. मैले हिजो पनि भनेको थिएँ दाँतको प्याटर्न कस्तो छ त्यो अनुसारले तिम्रो ओडोन्टोलोजिस्टहरुले चाहिँ तिम्रो त्यो प्याटर्नहरु हेरेर दे ट्रेस आउट गार्मेन्ट्स अफ बोथ त्यसमा के हेर्ने तिम्रो स्टेन्सहरु हेर्ने or the natural sex offense not accounting to rape. Okay, के हुन्छ intercourse by a man with his wife during separations or we discuss about this thing. Intercourse by public servant with women in his custody, intercourse by superintendent of jail, remand home, etc. Intercourse by any member of management staff of a hospital with any woman. Now comes adultery. हाम्रो सिद्धियो है रेप को च्याप्टर सिद्धियो अब त्यहाँ एक्चुअली तिम्रो लग बुकमा पहिले तिमीले फिल अप गरा छैन भने ट्राई टु फिल अप यदि कसैको डेमोन्स्ट्रेसन क्लास बाँकी छ भने ट्राई टु टेक हेल्प अफ Dr. Niranjan Bhumi and fill it up. Adultery. So what is the definition of adultery? मैले हिजो पनि भनेको थिएँ तिमीलाई adultery भनेको extramarital affair जस्तो हो. Whoever has sexual intercourse with the person who is and he knows the reason to believe to be the wife of another man without the consent or convenience of the man, such sexual intercourse not amounting to the offense of rape is guilty of offense of adultery. Consent भए पनि यदि extramarital affair हो भनेर prove भयो अर्काको wife हो र husband हो भनेर prove भयो भने that is found to be a guilty. Okay, and shall be punished with imprisonment of either descriptions for the terms which may extend up to 5 years or the fine with both. त्यही हुनाले तिमीले यो वर्ड्सहरुसँग चाहिँ कन्फ्युज नहो. कोहाबिटेसन एन्ड इन्सेस्ट मैले भनिसके ब्लड रिलेसन्समा चाहिँ मुस्लिमहरुमा चाहिँ यो लले चाहिँ उनीहरुलाई त्यस्तो बध गर्दैन इन्सेस्टहरु ब्लड रिलेसन भित्रमा पनि रिलेसनशिप भयो भने तर इन हिन्दू एन्ड अदर रिलिजन in our country it is crime. Cohabitation is caused by a man deceitfully inducing a belief of lawful marriage भयो तिम्रो त्यो भनेको झुकाउनु सपना देखाउनु झुकाएर रिलेसनशिप राख्नु सेक्सुअल इन्टरकोर्स भइसकेपछि चाहिँ deceitful sexual intercourse भयो तिम्रो यसमा चाहिँ थ्रेटनहरु के पनि हुँदैन तर डिसीभ भयो तिमीलाई. incest भनेको चाहिँ sexual practice within a close blood relatives. Now comes unnatural sexual offense. मैले हिजो कुन कुन भनेको थिएँ तिमीहरुलाई These are the sexual acts against the order of nature and against the provision of law. मैले नेचरको अगेन्स्टमा हुने कुनै पनि orifice beside penis र vagina बाहेक अरू पनि orifice use भएको छ भने those type of sexual activity is considered to be unnatural. अब नेपालमा चाहिँ unnatural sex को त्यति उ बनाएको छैन, मुलुकी ऐनहरु दिएको छैन है, तर अब इन्डियाको आईपीसी अनुसार चाहिँ के भनिएको छ भने whoever voluntarily has an carnal intercourse against the order of nature with a man, woman, or animal shall be punished with imprisonment of life or with imprisonment of either descriptions for a term which may extend to 10 years and shall be liable to fine. झन् के हुन्छ भने हाम्रो चाहिँ गाईहरुमा bestiality देखियो भने चाहिँ गाईहरुमा गरेको देख्यो भने चाहिँ लाइफ लङ इम्प्रिजनमेन्ट छ नेपालमा चाहिँ। तर इन्डियामा चाहिँ अरू एनिमल्सलाई पनि उनीहरूले कन्सिडर गराएको छ। नेपालमा चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ काउको लागि मात्र छ। Unnatural sexual offense. These are the sexual offense where intercourse is performed against the order of nature, that when the act does not involve penetrations of woman vagina by penis of man. Types: sodomy or anal coitus, buccal or oral coitus, lesbianism, which is also known as tribadism, and bestiality. These are the 4 kinds of unnatural sexual offense. तिमीलाई natural को पनि याद भयो होला हैन? रेप भयो एउटा, अरु कुन भयो? एडल्ट्री भयो अनि incest भयो। Unnatural मा कुन कुन भयो? Sodomy, which is also known as anal coitus, buccal coitus or oral coitus, lesbianism, which is also known as tribadism, and bestiality. This should be in your tip of your tongue, right? Sex link offense. अब तिमीले बुझ्यो होला sex link offense भनेको हातले पनि नगरे पनि जेस्चर्सहरुले या अरु कुनै किसिमले indecent actहरु भएको छ भने sex link act अरुलाई odd लाग्ने खालको actहरु भएको छ भने that is considered to be sex link offense. First is indecent assault by touching others' private part. Some unlawful perversion act. We will be dealing with this in our next class. Offense under obscene and the public nonsense. Act not related to medical legal service. Offense under Immortal Traffic Act, like kidnapping of a woman, unlawful prostitution. अब तिम्रो indecent के पर्यो त? अब यसमा पनि हेर है, नेपालको मुलुकी ऐनले as such उनीहरुले अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ के पनि बनाएको छैन। You don't need to go with IPC. यसमा चाहिँ indecent assaultहरुको लागि चाहिँ लहरु तिमीहरुले घोक्नु पर्दैन। नेपालको रेपको लागि चाहिँ तिमीहरुले ल घोक्नु पर्यो, त्यो र abortionको लागि। Indecent assault generally means sex-linked misbehavior towards a persons of opposite sex or same sex. Sodomy को हेर है, अब anal coitus को। This is popularly known as bursary. मैले तिमीलाई त्यही भनेर भनेको छु, यसको synonymsहरु multiple छ, त्यही भएर try to understand. तिमीहरुलाई त्यहाँनेरि झुकाउनु multiple questionsमा पनि अरु नामहरुले दिइरा हुन्छ synonymsहरुले. Don't get confused with that. Maybe homosexual or heterosexual. According to the Old Testaments, it is used to be practiced in the town of Sodom. त्यही भएर sodomy भनेको, hence name so. Commonest of the unnatural sexual offense, है? यो commonest हो, अरु सबै unnatural sexual offense भन्दा। Sodomy with a child is known as pediastry. याद गर है, pediastry हुनको लागि तिम्रो 12 years भन्दा less हुनुपर्छ age, which is also known as catamite. यो टर्म्सहरु एकदम याद गर्ने। एज चाहिँ कति भयो? less than 12 years भयो। अब यहाँ हेर, old people serving as a passive agent, it is known as geriatophilia. यसको एज कति? geriatophilia हुनको लागि more than 60 years हुनु पर्यो। In various countries, both the active and the passive agent of the sodomy are punished, with the exception to the passive agent when he or she is forced to act as a participant as a passive agent. तिमीहरूले एक्टिभ र passive agent भनेको अलिकति भए पनि तिमीहरूलाई आइडिया भयो किनभने होमोसेक्सुअलमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ तिम्रो बोथ मेल भयो बोथ मेल हुँदाखेरि के भयो एउटा एक्टिभ एजेन्ट भयो अर्को passive agent. The person who is using penis is said to be or considered to be active agent, sorry, and whose anal area or anal area is used is known to be a passive agent. Is this clear? It is not considered offense in many countries, but we consider this as an offense, sexual offense in our country. In countries, they are professional passive sodomites. It is taken as a bread-earning professions by a castrated eunuchs, and they are called zanana males. भनेको त्यो हिचराहरू हुन्छ नि. Now, how do you perform examine? This is also very important. It is frequently asked किनभने active agent को finding र तिम्रो passive agent को findings are different. अनि तिमीलाई झुकाउनको लागि active agent को finding र passive agent को findings हरु पनि सोधिरा हुन्छ तिमीलाई examinations मा. Procedure of examinations of both the active and passive agents are same in all respects, except that with the passive agent is female, a female attendant should be present during the examinations. When both are adult, both stand on accused platform. Understood? Either it is an active patient or active agent or passive agent, both are accused. General procedure, how do you go? किनभने penis र anal region को examination गर्नु पर्यो तिम्रो. The routine medical examination of the passive agent of sodomy should follow similar pattern as in case of alleged victim of rape. Inquire about the victim's bowel habit, including previous constipations. Why? Do you have any idea? Victim भनेबित्तिकै के भयो तिम्रो passive agent whose anal area is used. So why do you go for this bowel habit? Any idea? Use of laxatives, enemata or any kind of suppositories are you have to look for this in passive agent. Any surgical operations or instrumentations of the bowel, because the affected area will be from rectum to sigmoid. Previous act of anal intercourse. What do you look for? You look for a specific history which should include date, time, and place of alleged act, the position in which the sodomy was performed, detail of struggle or any kind of resistance in that area, the use of any lubricants, because you don't find any kind of secretions in the anal region. That's why the active agent use a lubricants. Then you look for the degree of penetrations, for how long the penis has been induced into the anal area. Ejaculation during the act, pain experience either at the time of incident or subsequently, because it's a very painful procedure. Splinterहरुको बारेमा त सुने होला हौ तिमीहरुले. Anal splinterलाई highly nerve supply भएको हुनाले the area is very painful. Any bleeding at that site? Defecation after alleged act, that might be due to induced pain. Whether change cloth after the act, you have to ask to both the agent, active and patient as a agent, that whether they have changed the clothes or not. Whether bath or wash the anal area after the act, so that you may lose some evidence. So you have to make clear that they have washed the area or not, or they have changed the clothes or not. Examinations and the findings of the non-habituated pseudomites. Now we are talking about pseudomites. That means we are talking about active agent or passive agent. Pseudomite are always a passive agent. As per the provision, you don't need to go through this section, okay? This is according to the Indian law. Their consent is not necessary for the examination, and if they refuse reasonable necessary, force can be applied to examine them. So it's not necessary you have to get a consent from them. If passive agent is a catamite, that is 12 years or below in age, consent from his legal guardian is necessary. Now the prerequisites that is required for this pseudomy examinations is or requisitions for examination of the subject from an authorized person. So the person should always be authorized to perform the examination. Identification of a person to the medical officer. I told you, we discussed this yesterday also, by a person authorized to do so. Consent of the person to be examined. That is not necessary. Okay. Presence of female attendants if the passive agent is female. Examination proper. How do you proceed? How do you go through? Examinations of an occasional or accidental, that is non-habituated passive agent should constitute, because the findings are different. I told you it will be very painful in the case of non-habituated passive agent, and the findings will be more. There will be a bleeding, there will be an injury mark. Brief general examination is needed. Examination of the anorectal region. Examination of wearing clothes, particularly the undergarments, so that you can find the defecated stool or any kind of seminal stain that is ejaculated by the active agent. So what do you do in brief general examinations? It should be start with taking a height, weight, and general configuration of the subject. Subject means it might be active agent or and in passive agent. The procedure is same. In case of child, teeth and development of the secondary sexual characteristics should be examined so that you can determine whether the passive agent is catamite or adult or geriatric age group. Okay. The sign of eunacrodism or any sign of type of intersexuality or gonadal dysgenesis may be seen. The doctor should try to assess the mental status and the capacity of a subject, and if it's required may arrange a psychiatric. In that case, किनभने यो त normal procedure भएन नि त तिम्रो anal sex गर्ने मान्छेहरू अलिकति mentally disturb हो कि भनेर psychiatric consultation लिनलाई चाहिँ अलिकति लियो भने चाहिँ you will be clear in that case. So what do you see? What do you find in anorectal region? While doing an anorectal region examination, you have to keep the active agent or passive agent in a knee elbow position. Knee elbow position भनेको बुझ्छौ नि अलिकति bend गरेर, so that anorectal region will get exposed. Finding in non-habituated passive agent, what you will see in non-habituated passive agent. The anus may appear to be swollen with temporary loss of tonicity of the anal sphincter. योहरू तिम्रो एकदमै याद गर है, पछि सोध्छ habituatedमा के डिफरेन्शिएट देख्छ, नन habituatedमा के डिफरेन्शिएट देख्छ, तिमीहरूले के हुन्छ तिमीहरूको फाइन्डिङ्सहरू भनेर. There may be a congestion of the cutaneous mucous tissue with sometimes a posteriorly placed tear lacerations. मैले अघि पनि भनिरहेको थिएँ तिमीहरूलाई lacerations, tear markहरू, त्यहाँनिर इन्जुरीहरू तिमीहरूले obviously देख्न सक्छौ. नन habituatedमा, habituatedमा त every time भएको हुनाले के हुन्छ lax भइसकेको हुन्छ. The area may be stained with a mixture of semen, feces, and sometimes blood. Foreign pubic hair may be present. When the passive agent is a young child and the Intravenous is a forceful one. The tear may be more extensive and free bleeding and sometimes prolapsed portion of the anal canal. So it's very dangerous. Findings are very dangerous. Only different in case according to the age also. If a differentiation, right? If one finger can be inserted without pain, then probably no anal intercourse occurred. Hey, अब तिमीहरूले कसरी test गर्ने भन्दा? If two finger can be inserted with some pain, it is a suggestive of anal intercourse. Internal examination is performed with the help of proctoscope of the suitable size in the full aseptic conditions. The mucosa of the anal canal and the rectum is congested, may show the recent tears and evidence of seminal discharge and still persist. In some cases, evidence of use of lubricants may be there. Because it will be more painful when the active agent is not using any kind of lubricants. After a few days of the incident, evidence of the gonococcal infections may be noticed if a second examination is undertaken and if the active agent is having the disease. मैले चाहिँ एसटिआईको कुराहरू रिपिटेडली तिमीहरूलाई गरिरहेको छु एउटा पार्टनरबाट अर्को पार्टनरमा जान्छ हो त्यो कुरा चाहिँ याद गरिरहनु तिमीहरूले मटेरियल दैट शुड बी प्रिजर्भड स्वैप फ्रम द एनस पहिले हामीले कहाँबाट ल्याएको थियौं vaginal regionबाट ल्याएको थियौं भने अब यसमा चाहिँ एनसबाट लिनु पर्यो swap from the anal canal any foreign pubic hair undergarments of the passive agent if not changed after the act and before examinations. Now comes the examination of non-habituated active agent. अघि भर्खर हामीले के गर्यौं non-habituated passive agent को examinationsहरुबाट सबै rule out गर्यौं के हो कस्तो हो कसरी proceed गर्छ भनेर. Now we'll do the examination of non-habituated active agent. Evidence may be available. Moist appearance of the glands and the length of the penis due to staining by the mixture of semen, fecal matters and lubricants. If any use lubricant the use गर्यो भने त तिमीले त्यहाँनेरि देखिसक्छौ रेमिनेन्टहरु फ्रेश आउटहरु तर सीमन र फिकल म्याटर्स चाहिँ देख्छौ अब बाउलहरु पुरै इनी म्याटर्स के रे इनीमा दिएर पुरै त्यहाँबाट बाउल क्लीन गरा छैन भने पेनफुल एक्ट हुँदाखेरि के हुन्छ दे अलवेज तिमीलाई अब के हुन्छ प्यासिभ एजेन्ट को चाहिँ बीचमा सिग्मोइड रिजन या तिम्रो सिग्मोइड रिजन या रेक्टम या एनसमा कहीं पनि फिकल म्याटर छ भने के हुन्छ तिम्रो इट गेट मिक्स विथ द सीमन of the active agent. The penis, the glands in the particular will emit small of feces or a keen in the smell of secretions of anal gland. अब यहाँनेरि हेर है कति धेरै उयो हुन्छ तिम्रो passive agent र active agent both will smell like fecal matter. तिम्रो त्यो fecal matter को smell दुईटैमा आइरा हुन्छ दुईटैबाट आइरा हुन्छ. Tear of frenulum in some cases, absence of smegma in all cases examined within 24 hours. मैले जहिले पनि भनेको छु sexual activity हुने बित्तिकै स्मिग्मा 24 hours around प्रिफ्युज तिमीहरूले भेट्छौ मेल उसको केसमा मेलको केसमा तर तिम्रो यहाँनेरि चाहिँ यदि सुडोमी भइराछ भने you will not find any kind of smegma. Presence of anal hair and the passive agents on the glands or prepuce. Material to be preserved. Swab from glands and prepuce. Urethral swab after prostatic massage wearing appeared, particularly the undergarments. Handkerchief, if suspected, has to be suspected to have been soiled due to cleaning of the penis are to be preserved. कसैले पेनिस आखिर वाश गर्छ या अब गर्छ ह्याङ्करचिपले भने त्यो ह्याङ्करचिप पनि प्रिजर्भ गर्ने. So how do you make a correlations after making the examinations of the materials and evidences? Presence of seminal fluid mixed with the fecal matters and the lubricants in the swab collected from the anal area of the passive agents and the detections of semen in the swab collected from the anal canal will act as a proof that he participated or made the participate as the passive pseudomites. Congestions or any injury over the area will be additional substantiating point. Presence of fecal stain mixed with the semen and the lubricants on the glands and the penis of the alleged active agent will substantiate that he actually acted as an active pseudomite. Presence of foreign anal hair will further substantiate the conclusion. Is there anything that you have not understood? I will try to explain. Anyone? Any questions? Can you make the correlation? तिमीहरूको यसपालिको exam definitely the lots of questions are going to come from this chapter, sexual offense. Similar stain on the clothing, that is on the undergarments and the handkerchief of the alleged acute agent will lead to some conclusion. Matching the foreign pubic hair recovered from the anal region of the passive agent with the pubic hair of the active agent and for foreign anal hair recovered from the penis of the active agent with anal hair of the passive agent will establish the link between the active and the passive agent regarding the participation in the coitus. Evidence of the venereal disease on the penis of the active agents or presence of the gonorrheal infections in his urethral smears and similar disease developing around the anal region of the passive agent. Subsequently, after a lapse of specific incubation period for the disease will further establish link between the active agent and the passive agent relating the act of pseudomy. If either of the agents has a bleeding injury, can stain the effective part of other agent and can be correlated by matching the blood group factors. Is it going over it? Examinations of habitual passive agents. Local findings. The area around the anus will take the shape of funnel shape. This is very important, right? Note it out. This is very important. It can be asked in multiple questions. With the apex at anus due to the loss of local subcutaneous fat due to frequent anal coitus. अघि हामीले नन ह्याबिचुएटेडको गर्यौं अब ह्याबिचुएटेडमा के देख्यौ तिमीले भन्दाखेरि अघि नन ह्याबिचुएटमा तिमीहरूले फिंगर इन्सर्ट गरेर टेस्ट गर्यौ हैन प्यासिभ एजेन्टमा तर यसमा ह्याबिचुएटेड प्यासिभ एजेन्टमा के भइरहेछ तिमीहरूको फाइन्डिङ्समा चाहिँ भित्रपट्टिको सबक्युटेनियस फ्याट्सहरु एक्सेसिभ लस भएको हुनाले you'll see a apex at anus funnel shape देख्छौ तिमीहरूले. The anal sphincter is lax, I told you, due to subsequent or frequent uses of anal sphincter with loss of tonicity and constricting length and will admit two fingers easily. There may be hemorrhoids in the few subjects, particularly in elderly passive agent. There may be healed or active fissure. Venereal warts may be present in the region around the anus. Anal hair is shaped. The skin is smooth and thick. By inserting a finger, elasticity and the tonicity of the sphincter can be tested. The anus will appear lax and platulous. By manual examination with sidewise traction of the marginal skin of the anus will cause complete relaxations of the sphincter and dilations of the anus. Proctoscopic examinations may show a old tear with funnel formation. Now, buccal coitus. This we'll discuss tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I think it has gone over your head. Okay, let's finish this buccal coitus. We still have time.
Ma'am, नगरौँ आज यतिमा गरौँ
नगरौँ
हजुर
हो यसको टर्म्सहरु एकदम गाह्रो छ क्या तर तिमीहरूले यति कुराहरु सबै याद गर्नुपर्छ है त्यो तिमीलाई प्र्याक्टिकली हामीले फिल अप गर्दाखेरि अब एकचोटी थ्योरी क्लास भयो अब एकचोटी प्र्याक्टिकलमा गरेपछि अनि तिमीहरूलाई अलिकति आइडिया हुँदै जान्छ के अहिले लस्ट हुन्छौ मलाई थाहा छ ल त विल डु अन सन्डे
हुन्छ
If you need notes, I can provide.
Yes.
Okay.